Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I love you all. So I bring you this opportunity. It's a volunteering opportunity with Lee Abbey London. So you go to Google and type in Lee Abbey in the search engine, type in Lee Abbey London, and then once you're there, once it has loaded, you scroll down and click on their website, Lee Abbey London. So once you're on the site, this is how the website looks like. Scroll down, there's so much you can go through right here. Okay, so you go and click on the three lines on the left hand side, and then you click working, and then you come to the team FAQ. You click that, and then yes, so once you're there, you can apply. So under the team FAQs, you'll get certain things you'll love to know. What is Lee Abbey London? So the title Lee Abbey London was established in 1964 as a hall of residence for international students staffed by Christians. So you go through all that, what Lee Abbey London is all about. Then what will I do at Lee Abbey London? You can go through and read that as well. So here I say you will be a residential community member and charity worker. You get that? I hope you can read that. Then as a community member, as community members sorry about that, community members work with us for up to 35 hours. This here, you work with them for up to 35 hours doing all different kinds of things. So you can read through that and check. Okay, you see that most days work begins with a 30 minutes time of devotion, which may include worship, teaching and prayer. So yeah, you read about that. This is like a timetable of what goes on through the day. Then what do the different teams do? Okay, you can go through that. Who can apply? So when you go through who can apply, anyone who is who can apply, anyone who is above 18 years and loves Jesus Christ. So this is a community of Christians. So if you are above 18 years and you love Christ, you are eligible to apply. For now, there are no other restrictions for that, except if you love Jesus Christ. Then there are things you can go through all this. What is my room like? Will I have time off? How much is my weekly allowance? So they tell you that you'll be earning, we will give you an allowance of 50 euros per week, which is money for essential living or subsistence expenses. You will not need to pay for food, utilities, that is gas, water, electricity and internet, or council tax. If you use the telephone in your room, you will be charged for any calls you make. So that is all. What training or personal development can I expect to receive? So you can go there. Are there romantic relationships allowed at Lee Abbey? We don't encourage exclusive or romantic relationships, as this may have a negative effect on community life. We believe that God has called us here to live, work, and seek God in community, and this should be our priority. However, if you do develop feelings for another person during your time at Lee Abbey London, we are here to support you and pray with you. So you get that. Will I have to pay for healthcare in the UK? If you are a citizen of a European Union country, you will be covered for healthcare by the National Health Service. In the UK, this is free for most healthcare, although there are charges for prescriptions and dental treatment. So yeah, you can go and read that. Will I need a visa? If you are from a European Union country, you will not need a visa to work at Lee Abbey London as a charity worker. If you arrive before the UK leaves the European Union, once the UK leaves the European Union, it is likely that EU citizens will need to apply for a visa. We will update this device once we have any further information. If you are from outside the EU, you will require a Tier 5 charity worker visa. We cannot accept applicants on a tourist visa. Tier 5 visa are granted for a maximum of 12 months. If you have already visited the UK on a Tier 5 visa, you will not be able to reapply for this new Tier 5 visa for 12 months. Is a Tier 5 visa is expensive. The current application price is that, and you may be expected to pay an additional healthcare charge of 400 euros, and for tuberculosis screening before you can submit your visa application. So you can read all that. Then what happens once I submit my application? So yeah, you can read that as well. When we receive your application, we will check to make sure it is completed fully and all required documents have been submitted. If everything is in order, we will contact your 3 referees and ask them to fill in a reference form. If your referees are located outside UK or do not speak English, this process may take some time. Once we have received your referees' comments, your application will be reviewed by the senior leadership team. At that point, we may request a Skype or telephone interview with you. If you're successful, we will then invite you to join our community and look forward to welcoming you. So yeah, that is it. So if you've read and you're really satisfied, that's when you can go to apply to volunteer. Yeah, so he applied to volunteer. You start the application process, guys. So that is it. Step 1, start here. We are so glad you would like to explore joining us as a volunteer. You'll need an up-to-date photo of yourself, details of your passport, travel and funding arrangements, and references. The form will probably take at least 40 minutes to complete, but at any time you can scroll to the bottom and click save and continue later. So you can do this and make sure you're accurate about it. Before you start, please note it is a genuine occupational requirement that you must be a practicing Christian with evidence of a growing Christian faith and involvement in a local church. Okay, Lee Abbey London does not have suitable accommodation for married couples or families. If this applies to you, Lee Abbey London may not be for you. We will not issue certificates of sponsorship for couples or families. Then 3 says you will be expected to share a bedroom with other members of the community. Lee Abbey London is a residential Christian community. Living, working and worshiping together with us in community is a requirement. And then some initial questions. So you go through the form like that. Are you a Christian? Yes or no? Marital status, single, married, or what you put there. Do you have dependent children? You put that. So guys, important note to take: if you are invited To join Lee Abbey London, you will need to apply for a voluntary charity workers visa, which will last for 1 year. You must be willing to commit to volunteering with us for this period. There are strict requirements for this visa, and applicants may be refused entry by the British Embassy. So this is a note you have to really be careful with. Then you go ahead and have you been refused a visa to travel to the UK within the last 5 years? You answer yes or no. Have you previously traveled to the UK on a Tier 5 or religious work visa? You answer that. Your future plans when you return. You give them a future plan of when you return. If you were selected, what is the earliest date you would be available to join? What is the latest date you would be able to stay until? How good is your spoken, not just written English? You tell them all that. So yeah. So guys, once you filled in all that, if you feel there is something you've not entered, you do what you can save and continue later, or you continue to to step 2. There was a problem, so you need to submit, you need to fill in everything before you go to the next level. So yeah, I'll not go any further. I wish you the best as you try out this volunteering opportunity, and I believe once you submit your genuine information, we leave the rest to God. We pray that you are selected. Thank you very much. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.